What was I talking about? The fucking water situation, man.
Yes.
You gotta get your own shit out here, man. You gotta have your own garden. You gotta, yeah, man. It's gonna be a short episode, but it's just, I was just trying to jump back in, kind of get back used to podding again. And when you take a break from it, you lose your rhythm, your momentum. You get in a groove, and it's like you can't imagine this ending, but of course somebody finds a fucking way and devises a plan to fucking ruin the cast. You get what you see the devil at work as we speak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you preach, right? So it's like you gotta do what you gotta do to just evolve and rise above it and figure out a way to keep growing and keep creating and keep being inspired to keep doing it. I'm always that. It's just I don't record the podcast because it's a lot of work. That's what I don't have the energy for. And then that's the other thing, to jump into something with a co-host who's going to do this bullshit again is like not what I'm interested in right now. And it's not even just the co-host at this point. It's like I'm almost nervous to work with anybody. Like I don't trust nobody with the cameras right now. I don't trust nobody with the audio. I just feel like everybody's gonna like try to feel like they can like leverage some shit, you know what I mean? And just instead of just having a genuine, people these days it's all about money.
Yeah.
Nobody's genuine anymore. Nobody does anything because they fucking love it and they want to do it because this is what they fucking want to do today. You know, or what they like. Oh yeah, you gonna keep doing it? You gonna keep shifting the
That wasn't even.
Oh yeah.
I was just trying to move. See, you did that.
But you did that. You see the type of arguments we go through at this company. But yeah. You get it. You guys get it. You've seen it. You've heard it. If you listen to this podcast before we had videos, yeah. I'm gonna sip my water. But yeah, plenty of times people have said grandiose things, and I've repeated myself saying that people have said that, so I don't need to keep saying it. But yeah, it just always comes back to that for me, because that's another part of the story of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I'm always doing it, no matter what. So it's like, when it has a bunch of eyes, or when it does have, you know, not to diss people who are listening and watching right now, just when it's known.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember when I talked to Joe Budden about my podcast?
Yeah.
And everybody in the live was like saying the Rondo Show. Like when that's like normal,
Mm-hmm.
or when that's not like an isolated event, these moments are gonna be like what makes the show, you know? Cause it's like, damn, bro, like you here, right here, yo, you was doing this, or you doing that, or you. Oh, now you podding, but you got this going on, and you still, you know, you did one of the #1 live streaming gaming channels, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, I sat here and did this shit by my fucking self with 3 kids in the doghouse with my wife. Losing friends, losing money, gaining and trying to fight addictions, and fucking moving, back and forth from coast to coast. Meanwhile, like I said, like all trying to learn how to be a man and like not like do that shit wrong. That shit is hard, man. By yourself. Then, like I said, I got my family problems, which I talk about on the podcast too much. My family problems I got. Yeah, man. What else should we cover?